Do you want to increase your donor management and donor retention? Nonprofits can do what they've set out to do because of donors and their continued support. Today we'll talk about donor management skills and tools as well as donor retention. I'm Noel, and this is Jotform. Let's go. The mere idea of donor management might not be enjoyable to many of the do-gooders at heart who run nonprofits. However, when done right, it can actually make your nonprofit more engaging and of greater service to your community or the world. So what exactly is donor management? Well, simply put, it's a lot like data management. It's all about recording and tracking donations, donor engagement, and details about who donors are and what they care about. When a donor gives to your nonprofit either their time, money, goods, or services, that forges a relationship between them and your organization. Donor management is a tool that tracks those details to create an even deeper partnership. Think about it this way. You likely have similar records, at least mentally, of your relationships with your friends and family. You're aware of your history together, their personal lives, and their preferences. Ideally, your organization will treat its donors the same way. Since there are a lot of details to keep organized when tracking your donor relationships, a database is not only justified, but incredibly important. The info you keep about your donors depends on the type of nonprofit you run and your organization's overall goals. Regardless, there are some basic details that you should always keep about each donor. These include name and contact information, records of all donations and event attendance, volunteer status, personal interactions you and your team have had with them, what communications they receive from your organization, and whether or not they respond to or even open emails. If you want an easy place to start, check out Jotform's templates and tools designed to collect all of this data and more. With these forms, you can deliver additional call to actions and even customize donation receipts to match your nonprofit's branding. To utilize your database in the most efficient way, you'll want to conduct additional work to organize it. This is where donor segmentation comes in. This strategy categorizes donors into different groups that will help you determine how to best approach them in the future. Here are some examples you can use in your donor management. Recurring donors, one-time donors, volunteers, event attendees who haven't donated, event attendees who have donated, and large donors. Knowing where your various donors fall in these segments helps you see how to best engage with each particular group. Recurring donors are committed to and interested in your cause, so they'll benefit most from pertinent updates about the good their donations are doing. When it comes to one-time donors, approach them with communications designed to learn more about them and convert them into recurring donors. All of this organizing creates a deeper level of engagement and understanding of your donors, which makes it less likely they'll tune out. Okay, so you've gathered a lot of useful information and organized it all. Now it's time to strategize and take action with it. Your segments will allow you to personalize communications by precise degrees. Take, for example, a donor who makes their first donation at a charity event. Knowing this specific information will allow you to send emails to your database with lines such as, "Ever since you made your first donation at name of event here." This level of specificity can go a long way in building relationships and driving deeper engagement. It not only reminds the donor how they began the relationship with your nonprofit, but also demonstrates that you care about that relationship. You can capitalize on donor data and segmentation by escalating your call to actions. If you have a segment for recurring donors who always donate $50 every month, as well as during a holiday or other milestone, you can thank them for their specific contribution level and comfortably ask them for a one-time donation of $75 instead for the special occasion. At its core, donor management isn't a bad thing. It has nothing to do with finding sneaky marketing strategies to get more money from your base. It's about keeping track of your donors so you can help them better serve the community. Whether it was your specific organization or a cause they're interested in, something inspired each and every one of your donors to provide that first gift. Giving to your nonprofit gave something to them as well, emotional or otherwise. Ultimately, donor management is a way to maximize what your donors are receiving so they feel good about continued giving. Whether you're a small nonprofit or a large organization, managing your donors is a surefire way to keep the donations coming and ultimately keep your mission thriving. Let's do a quick review. Manage your donor data effectively with donor databases. Use the data effectively to deepen donor relationships and to obtain steady donations. Build donor retention so your nonprofit can keep doing what they're doing and so donors can continue to feel good about giving to their community. Thanks for watching Jotform. I'm Noel. See you next time.